Welcome back, Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning in to Peaceful Oracle. And I also wanted to say a quick thank you to all of you who subscribe, like, and share, and also comment below in the videos. I really love to hear how you guys are relating to these messages and just to hear what's going on in your life. That is truly a gift for me to be able to connect with you guys in that way. I also wanted to let you know that down in the description below, I am available for private readings. I have some spots available in my schedule. So it's on my Etsy shop and there's a link below. So it's not a live reading. It's just a pre-recorded reading that gets sent into your email. I usually get the readings out within about 5 to 7 business days. So I try not to take too much time to get you your reading. So if you feel like you need some extra guidance or you really resonate with the messages, then that is available for you as well. Okay, so let's get into your August reading. See what's coming up for Capricorn. Some of the things that I did feel as I was tuning into your energy, Capricorn, was I really like this month for you, actually. The energy feels vibrant. It kind of feels like there is a spark in creativity. I saw a lot of that sacral chakra energy, and I kept seeing the stone carnelian. So that might be a good stone to work with, or just like working with the color orange or tapping into the sacral chakra. That's also relationships. So kind of coming together with people we really enjoy being around. I see you being very selective with who you choose to spend your time with. I see you kind of detaching from things that just kind of are not serving you in any way. So your energy is shifting, and I see that it's bringing a sense of happiness, joy, and contentment for you this month. So for any of you who are, I feel like July was a little bit more of a quiet month. It was kind of more of a month of allowing the dust to settle. And I think in August, it'll be more fun. It will be more enjoyable. And I kind of see you being able to relax and being able to just, indulging in things that you like and not being pulled in too many directions. I'm seeing like you're only going to it's going to be active. I do see Capricorn doing a lot of things, but it's kind of like just doing things that you really enjoy though. Kind of allowing yourself to have some fun. So I really like the energy for this month for you, Capricorn. Okay, let's see what we have going on with the cards here. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. I am hearing that you might be worried a bit about money. A bit worried about I'm hearing like if you have enough for like a rainy day, enough where you feel like you're comfortable for whatever the definition of comfort is to you specifically. So kind of feeling like, I don't know if this is enough for me. Some of you might take some new offers or some new ventures, or I am seeing that some of you might want to actually start like little side businesses or do something on the side. So there may be this need to kind of balance out your finances. Because the five of Pentacles crossed with the 2 of Pentacles tells me that you're juggling something. Like you're juggling, how am I going to get all my needs met? And how am I going to be able to have all the things I want or feel comfortable? There's something about feeling comfortable and safe in your finances this month that I see you focusing on. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of stress behind it, but there is strategy behind it. And there is it's on your mind. It's something that you are making sure that you are like, it's not something you're ignoring. It's something that's you're going to kind of work towards getting to a place where you feel stable. So that's going to be important for you this month. And with the Two of Wands, I see that you might be you're considering some alternate sources of income or alternate sources. There's an expansion to the Two of Wands. There's this, how can I kind of create my life to feel more fulfilling in different areas? So maybe setting out on new ideas, creating new businesses. I am seeing a new business venture here. So for some of you, you may be finally executing on some ideas that you've been kind of concocting or it's been in the planning stages or brainstorming stages. So that may be something that is coming into your field. That is something that is on your mind. And I think that maybe has something to do with also, making sure that you have enough money so you're taken care of, or your family is taken care of, or you have enough to, pay off expenses or bills. So I do see that, but it kind of feels creative. It feels like a side business that's creative. Yeah. Let me keep going here. But I'm not seeing stress. I'm not feeling stress. Yeah. Ace of Wands. It's setting off on new adventures. It's also new ideas, like a spark of an idea. So yeah, an execution chariot. So yeah, there's something kind of that you had in the works here, and this may be the month. Okay, and then you show up, Capricorn. I'm seeing that there may be this need to regain a level of control. May be careful to not obsess too much about an outcome. Needing everything to be the way you want it to be. Yeah, there's some rigidity that may kind of show up for you that you want to temper. These cards just kind of all felt right. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Swords. Okay, so there is a lot of strategy this month. There's some new beginnings, new ideas, and I feel like it also, I was hearing with the Devil card that you may want to make sure, if I'm seeing this more as how you might be coming off this month. But I am going to put a clarifying card here. But how you're coming off to others, like it could be that that you may be kind of projecting a bit on like needing to kind of have things be a certain way. And you may find that is something that you will notice in yourself. So I'm not seeing like anyone saying anything to you or anyone particularly calling you out on it, but it may be something that you notice about yourself. And it may be an opportunity for you to be like, well, maybe I can kind of balance this part of me out. So you may see some shadow aspects of yourself that come out this month. But this does seem like a very auspicious time to execute on ideas. I really love that you have the Wheel of Fortune card here in your hopes, dreams, and desires. I do see that you're trying to manifest something. You want to bring something into fruition. You're waiting for that go time. But we have a lot of aces and pages here as well. So it's kind of like you're in the beginning stages of a new phase. And sometimes that comes with learning the ropes about a new phase, like not going into it. Oh, okay. What I'm hearing is that with the Devil card, it could be where you are exactly, you may not want to be there. Like, I know that doesn't make any sense. So if you have like a new idea or a new project, let's say, or you're just starting out on something different or new, you may want to kind of approach it as if like you're an expert or but maybe in reality, it's kind of like there may be some things that you still need to learn. And that may be that Devil card where like you kind of, there may be a bit of pride, or you want to be seen as like you're in complete control. And there may be a facet to this month where life will kind of just be like, well, we need you to kind of take more of a learner position rather than needing to control the situation and just kind of go with the flow, which may be just uncomfortable for some of you. Like if you're used to kind of being the leader, or if you're used to being the one that has everything squared away or everything under control, this month may require you to be a bit more in the flow and require you to be a bit more, be the student rather than the teacher. So that's what I'm seeing for you. And I feel like it's not, I don't see it being stressful. I just kind of seeing you watching yourself and observing yourself. That I think that if we can get to a place where we're okay with that, then it will go a lot smoother and you'll be able to enjoy the month a lot more, because Spirit wants to like give something to you. It wants to bring something to you. So we have to be in that right frame of mind or in that right space. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords, there will be clearing out. I mean, Ace of Swords is clarity. It's clearing out that clutter. And I feel like that is also with the Page of Swords up here as well in your final outcome. So I kind of think that this month of August is going to ask you to approach everything with the Page of Swords mindset. It's curiosity, it's learning, it's research, it's approaching things without judgment. It's, you have a lot of pages and aces here. So it's being patient and being able to be the one that be like, okay, well, I'm just going to sit back and life, you show me what you want to show me. And I'm watching and I'm listening. Okay. I love this. So 7 of Fire is clarifying the 2 of Wands. And that is executing on your ideas. That is strategy. That is approaching things that's something, you're ready to present something, ready to put it out there, but also doing it in a way where it's been well researched. It's been well, like you're showing it to the right people, but it's like this spark, like this moving forward. And I love that, the 7 of Fire has that vibe to it of moving forward, taking that leap of faith with your ideas, with your inspiration or your projects. And you have the Chariot card here at the bottom as well, right here. And the Chariot card is forward movement. It's getting going. Clarifying card for 2 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles. There may be some travel for some of you. I see some of you traveling in the month of August, and I'm hearing that it's going to be a spur of the moment. So I just heard that spur of the moment. Oh, wow. 10 of Water. I love that. I love that the 10 of Water was clarified, the 2 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm hearing that for some of you, the travel, there may be something where you need to travel that will require, okay, for some of you, it may require you, it may be more of an expense than you're comfortable with. So something may cost you just a little bit over your budget. But what I'm seeing is that it's worth it, because I feel like what you'll get in return for that, it's almost like an investment. So whatever you get in return, the experience, there'll be some fulfillment or emotional fulfillment from this. So it could be for some of you, I'm seeing that for some of you, you could be traveling for training to expand on a skill or expand in your business or in your line of work. Like you may have to go to a conference, and it may be a little bit extra money. Maybe the travel is more expensive, the plane tickets or the hotel, or, for whatever it is, it may be a little bit more than what you're comfortable with. And I'm seeing that some of you might have to move some money around for that experience. But I feel like you will feel like it's worth it to you. Like it will what you'll get in return in terms of not just, I feel like that money will come back and it will come back more than what you put in. But I'm also seeing that for some of you, it will also be very emotionally fulfilling for you as well. Yeah, I'm really seeing community. I'm seeing collaborating. There's a lot of networking. I'm seeing like a lot of you just like traveling somewhere, meeting with others, learning something, or kind of branching out. Some of you may make some new friends as well. You may meet some new people, make some new friends. I'm really seeing that. Okay. I'm seeing that for those of you who have these new ideas, because Ace of Wands is, again, it's that initial spark of an idea. It's inspiration. It's the beginning stages of something you have. And it's also, you have energy for it. It's this renewal of energy. You're excited. You're enthusiastic. And I did feel that. I felt that when I was tuning into your energy for this month of August, that you're going to have this surge, there's just a burst of energy for you. And I see that this new project or this new venture or whatever is new, however that applies to you in your life, that it will be something that that gains some kind of notoriety or attention. It is a really good a good idea, or it has legs. It has the potential for it to really go somewhere. And I do see you executing on that. I do see there's this forward movement and seeing wheels turning with the Chariot card, that there is movement. I'm seeing, I don't know what this means, but maybe, however, for those of you it resonates with, you'll know what it means for you, that you'll gain access into something. So maybe you're trying to get into something exclusive. That's what I'm hearing. Gaining access into something exclusive. So I'm not really sure what that means, but if it applies to you, then you know what it means for you. Justice, yes. Okay. Okay, so I'm hearing like opportunities that might have passed you by, kind of circling back around and coming back for you. So maybe there was something that, and I'm being drawn to the 11 on the Justice card, which is the number for manifestation. So, I mean, I think that this is like a really auspicious time. This is I love this energy for the month of August. There's doors opening. It's almost like Spirit is saying it's go time. So whatever it is that you want to put forward, it's time to go. Because there's really good auspicious energy here. I'm also hearing that there is a return of energy to you, something that you have lost, something coming back. Because these are two major arcana cards right next to each other, the Chariot and the Justice. Okay, again, I'm seeing lawyers. with the justice, something with lawyers, something with maybe there's something legal, a legal situation. So getting something back, maybe you're getting money back, maybe you're getting a return of money back. Okay, let's clarify the Devil card here. Ooh, Hanged Man. Okay, yeah. I really just feel like this is kind of letting go of control. I feel like it's pretty simple. It's not too complicated for me. The Devil card is also you, Capricorn. So it's kind of like letting go of maybe some things that just come naturally to you. Not to say that all of you are, you Capricorns or anything. I mean that if you have a tendency for certain things that are kind of natural for your sign, that this month may challenge you to kind of step out of that comfort zone. I'm not seeing this. I know the Devil card sometimes can come out as somewhat intimidating. Sometimes it's even more intimidating than the Tower card or the Death card. But I really feel like for this month, it's just kind of like allowing your, whatever you would naturally tend to want to do in August, it may ask you to kind of just allow yourself to, like, if that's something that hasn't really worked for you, if there's this tendency to be a certain way or to approach something in a certain way that usually doesn't work for you, maybe in August you'll find yourself being like, well, maybe I should approach this in a different way. Maybe I tend to kind of, I don't know, just however different from however you would do it. There's a shift there. There's a change there. There is a lot of cards of change in this reading too, because the Hangman, it's letting go. It's surrendering. It's allowing life to kind of, the universe, it's allowing God, it's allowing spirit to kind of help you in your path. I just all of a sudden saw some of you going on like a spiritual quest. So maybe some of you are going on like a pilgrimage. I'm seeing like individuals walking on a path, but like you're walking towards something, like you're kind of going out on a trek. And maybe that's what the movement, like this travel. I did see travel for some of you. So yeah, I am seeing that. So this may be, and maybe in that quest for some of you, you may find that you are, you may come across some of your own, there'll be a lot of self-reflection there, that you may see some of these shadow aspects that it's going to ask you to kind of let go, surrender, and allow these gifts to kind of pour into you. Okay, so in your present emotions, we have the Page of Cups. It kind of feels like there's this renewal of emotions. There's this renewal of energy for you. Like you're starting fresh. Page of Cups can also be individuals. And then I am seeing that for some of you, it could be your children or a child or someone who's younger than you. That kind of helps. You may be just spending more time with your children this month. Some of you may be just, wanting to connect and just focus on that bonding time with your kids. That may help rejuvenate you. That may help you kind of come out of, if some of you have been feeling stressed or there's been a lot going on. I feel like this month there'll be several opportunities to renew your emotions and renew your energy levels. Some of you could also be meeting new people, meeting new friends. Yeah, I kind of feel like this is kids. I really do. Some of you, I am picking up on this, that some of you may have a custody with if some of you got divorced, then there may be like a custody thing, and maybe this month, or there's several opportunities this month where you get the kids or you get to spend time with the kids more. Or some of you could be kind of dealing with this fact that you have to share your kids with, maybe with someone who has King of Air tendencies. So that's a little bit more. King of Air has a very, like a kind of, I'm trying not to be too judgmental here, but I don't know. Sometimes King of Air has a bit of a narcissistic tendency to it. So a little bit, doesn't really consider others, very rigid in the way they think. I want to pull out one more card here. Clarification card for the King of Air. Nine of Earth. Yeah. Yeah, I am seeing that this is, something with a home life, something with, something with like building or kind of, and I'm seeing for others of you that it could just be that there's a lot of focus on kind of building up this stability with your husband and your kids, or your wife and your kids, or whoever, it's this home life that has to do with like children and a home. I'm seeing that strong energies there. So there's the focus on that this month. Okay, King of Cups is in your environmental sphere here. And King of Cups is emotional control. I always see it as emotional control. It's being able to, have that, be diplomatic, and to kind of have almost like, I'm hearing poker face. And it's clarified by the Six of Earth. I mean, I am hearing that there's this could be in business. This could be in work. This could be in negotiations and agreements. And you're bringing out more of that King of Cups energy. So you're kind of listening to others, and you're letting them kind of pitch things to you or present their ideas. And you're not kind of going into it too much with, your own thoughts. You're listening. I'm seeing like this active listening coming from you this month. You're allowing people to express themselves. You want to hear what people have to say. And I feel like that will serve you very well in the work sphere, or in building, generating some money, actually. I'm also seeing that this is how other people are seeing you. As a King of Cups with the Six of Earth. The Six of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that the kind of like your outside world, like friends or family, like they kind of see you as someone, this is how you're portraying yourself, someone who has this emotional control, and someone who also has this stability, almost kind of like someone who has it all together. So you could be portraying that image as well. Okay, and I'm hearing for the Wheel of Fortune that some of you are just you're focused on your goals. And this may be a really good time to execute on those goals. Two of Swords. Okay, so you may be a bit reserved, hesitant, kind of debating, making choices. You're trying to choose between, you may have like a lot of choices and options, and trying to choose between them. Some of you also may be going off to, some of you are pursuing higher learning. I always see the Wheel of Fortune as also a card of higher learning. And some of you may be needing to make a decision between maybe two programs or two schools or two different lines of work. You're trying to make a choice, trying to choose the right thing. Okay, and let me see the Page of Swords here. And the Page of Swords also reminds me of going off to school as well. I mean, that's also a, that's an exploratory, it's research. kind of playing around with what works and what doesn't. So it's more of a, that student mindset. But with the fact that we also have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck here also tells me that there's something with coming to clarity, or a picture coming into focus for you. Something's being a lot more clear or clearing out the clutter. Some of you, I'm also seeing that, you're kind of clearing out just things that maybe you're going to not worry so much about things you don't have control over, which again reminds me of, the Hanged Man, letting go of that control or some certain tendencies. And I feel like that will kind of bring a lot more happiness this month. Like you'll just feel relaxed, not needing to, you're going to just tell yourself, I'm just not going to worry about it. And just let things fall where they are. Wow. Okay. So the Temptation card is the Devil card again. So it's interesting that I referenced to the Hangman, the Devil card. Okay. So I'm hearing that okay. There may be, I'm hearing that kind of be careful with the conclusions that you come to. So some things, like if you can't make sense of it, some of you may be tempted to just kind of judge something for what you see on the surface. Or you may be tempted to kind of just be like, well, this is what it is because that's what I see and that's it. And I'm just going to kind of dismiss it or write it off. And I think that comes from maybe this frustration of not being able to figure something out, or maybe not coming to that conclusion or that clarity. I'm seeing like you don't like this, haziness, or this being kind of stuck in between this unknown. And so there may be this temptation to want to just kind of write things off because they don't make sense to you or you don't get it. So I'm hearing kind of maybe be a little bit cautious with that, because some things, what I heard with the Temptation card is something may not look like what it seems. It's not what it looks like. That's what I was trying to say. It's not what it looks like. And I'm hearing like there's this need to kind of have a bit more compassion towards something, or maybe towards somebody. That maybe some people in your life may not be what you want them to be, or not responding in the way you want them to respond. And sometimes that could cause us to take things personally, but maybe it has nothing to do with you. So it's kind of like, just be a bit cautious before you kind of write somebody off or write something off, because it may, like, there's another side to the story. Is what I'm hearing. But it's not really, but I'm also not hearing like there's anything that you really need to do about it. Like it's not your job to try to understand something, but at the same time, be wary of judgments is what I'm hearing. With the Temptation, I'm hearing strongly the word judgment. So kind of maybe be a bit more neutral. That even if something doesn't make sense and that frustrates you, just kind of like take a break from it and don't worry about it, but also kind of don't judge it at the same time, if that's possible. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Fire, which I love because that I think you had the page. Did you have the Page of Wands here somewhere? I'm not sure. I don't think so. But it's the Page of Wands. And that is, again, oh, we have the Ace of Wands here. That's what it was. Yeah, you have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so again, kind of it's a new phase. It's a beginning journey of something different and something new. And I'm really feeling like there's new relationships coming in for you as well. And not just romantic relationships. I'm seeing more of like collaborating with others. And there's like a new community or a new group or set of people coming in for you. I'm also seeing that for some of you, and I think this is really specific, for some of you, your like your spirit guides or your energetic support team is kind of switching as well. because there has been this shift in your life, and there's like this new stage in your life. So the spiritual helpers that are coming into your field now are also kind of rotate and shift out for some of you. So there is that shift there. And that's what I kind of picked up on with the Page of Fire. Okay, let's pick out some guidance cards here. What's a guidance card for Capricorn for August 2021? Guidance card for Capricorn 2021. Oh, I love this. Yeah. And, every time this card comes up, I always see it as having many options, like having a lot of things being available to you. Like the world is your oyster almost. Like there'll be like a lot of opportunities from many different things. So like with friends, you have many different people that will come into your sphere, and you'll get to kind of pick and choose like where you want to spend most of your energy. And then you may have lots of ideas, creative ideas pouring through, and you'll get to pick and choose, which ones you want to spend a little bit more time with, or which ones inspire you the most. Or you may have a few options. Some of you may even have choices with, what schools you want to go to, or what programs you want to choose, or what jobs you want to pick. So I feel like this month will be very vibrant with choices and options. And for you, I feel like it'll be a matter of picking the right ones that resonate with you now in this new phase of your journey. There's a lot also energy of like rewriting your story, kind of getting an opportunity to kind of ask yourself, okay, well, or life asking you like, okay, where are we now? And what do we want to do with our life now? Or what direction do we want to go in now? And so there's also kind of this vibe of kind of like a clean slate, not really, but sort of. Okay, what is Capricorn's challenge for this month of August 2021? What is Capricorn's challenge card for August 2021? Simplicity. Yeah. Yeah, and I did see that, like, just kind of not focusing too much on the things that don't make sense, or, don't like have too many things going on at once. Like just kind of hone in on the things that bring you a sense of joy and peace and contentment. And that's in your challenge position there. So, and I like actually that it's sitting on top of the Devil card here, because I think, again, it's like this needing to have everything in order and have everything perfect and being able to control every outcome. And it's just, this month is going to ask you to let's just keep it simple. And even if things kind of don't go exactly the way we wanted them to, can we be okay with that? And can we make the most out of it? Can we still find things in our life that are in our life right now at this very moment that we can be grateful for, or that we can enjoy, and not focus so much on the things that are confusing or the things that just don't make sense? Because, maybe we just need to let those things be for now, and not have too many projects or too many things going on at once. Okay, what can Capricorn look forward to? What is Capricorn's hope card for August 2021? Okay, and your card fell, so just give me a second here. Oh, I love this too. Inner peace. Yes. Okay, so that is your hope card. That is the card that you get to look forward to. These are the beautiful things that are coming in for you in the month of August. And that's kind of what I felt like. Even though you had the Devil card actually show up twice in this reading, I felt in the month of August that there was just this, you're not going to really be too stressed about things. Like, things may be happening because things are always happening, right? Like, we can't really ever have, I mean, it's fleeting. Like, the moments where everything's going perfectly, it comes and goes. It's an ebb and flow type thing. But I just see you kind of just being okay inside and not really allowing too much of the world to shake you up this month, that you're just going to kind of focus on keeping things simple, focus on things that make you happy and joyful. And even if there are things that just don't make sense or kind of frustrating you or irritating you, I don't see you giving too much of your energy to it, because you don't want it to disturb this inner peace that you have. And I see you very dedicated to holding on to your inner peace this month. And that's why you have it. Like, that it's going to stay for you because it's what you're wanting. There is this sense of emotional fulfillment and a sense of happiness and surrender for you this month. And I am hearing that with the Hanged Man and the Devil card, I'm hearing that with the Hanged Man, that Spirit is telling me that this is what you're going to do. I'm seeing that you're going to notice this in yourself. You're going to notice that, okay, maybe I have a tendency to want to control everything, or maybe I have a tendency to want to have everything perfect. But I see you noticing that in yourself, like whenever it comes up or rises up, and I see you letting it go. And that is what's going to give you that inner peace, allowing yourself to just kind of let things be. And that will kind of give you this, a calm mind. That's what I heard. I'm also hearing water. So for some of you, water may be like going to a body of water or spending time working with the element of water may be very important. I actually want to pick one more card here for you with what you can look forward to in the month of August 2021. I'm feeling like you need another one here. What else can Capricorn look forward to in the month of August 2021? What else can Capricorn look forward to in the month of August 2021? Protection. Oh, I love that. You're safe. You're safe. Oh, that made me almost emotional a little bit. I think that for some reason, when I put that card down, I heard mother. And maybe I'm feeling like Mother Nature because there's this tree and the grass. But I felt like there's this energy of this protective motherly energy. So maybe for some of you, you are maybe spend time with your mother, or you're connecting with your mother, and that's kind of, or there's maybe like a healing that's happening with your mother or the mother figures in your life, or the female, like that feminine, the feminine aspect of your life as well. That there's like this nurturing and caring. There's this energy there or I'm also hearing that for some of you, being a mother, like getting to, and I know I said earlier that some of you may get to spend some more time with your children. So if you're a mother, then it could be that you're enjoying that, like you're savoring that you get to spend extra time with your kids, and you get to kind of be in that mothering space and that nurturing space, and you're enjoying that process. You're liking that. And for others of you, it could be that you're spending more time, and it's almost like there's this healing that's taking place. There's this, like, you kind of need some care, and you need someone. Oh gosh, wow. I got emotional. I'm feeling like you need someone to take care of you for once. Like you're needing that. And I'm hearing also, oh my gosh, it's so emotional. that it's okay to say that. Like, it's okay to express that, like to tell someone, I just need someone to be there for me for once, because I'm always there for everybody else. And I need this. Like, I need someone to kind of step up for me. And I'm hearing from Spirit that, like, it's okay to say that. It's okay to admit that. It's okay to say it to yourself. Like, maybe you don't allow yourself to admit that or say that, or maybe you need to say it to somebody because they may not know. That sometimes you could just put on this brave face or this strong face all the time. And so no one knows that you're actually needing something because you seem fine. So because you have everything together, you're trying to put on this strong, persona, but it doesn't mean that, and you are strong, but it doesn't mean that, we all need that, like, nurturing and that care. Okay, what is Capricorn's animal totem for this month of August? Wow. Time to let go, which is also the Hanged Man here. And then you also have the Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibilities. I think for some of you, there's a significant stage that's ending. With the groundhog spirit next to the hangman, when I put them two together, I feel like for some of you, you may be kind of saying goodbye to a chapter in your life, and maybe there's a little bit of grief and sadness that's coming with that, or a lot of grief and sadness that's coming with that. And maybe in the month of August, you're processing. I'm seeing some of you are kind of like processing this experience that you're having, and you're allowing yourself to process it. Like, to go through the emotions, to go through the frustrations, and like just watching yourself kind of heal and just, being in that moment. And also, acknowledging that it is hard to let go, but needing to know that you need to do this, that you need to let go of this thing. Or something. And I was just drawn to how the groundhog is holding a heart in its hands. So maybe something that's very dear to you, something that was very emotional for you, like knowing that something is ending. Or like a dynamic is changing. There's something shifting. And maybe for some of you, you don't want things to change. You don't want things to shift. But I do feel like letting go will also open up a new space for you to step into this new thing that you're also trying to create. Or you're also, or it doesn't even have to be, I'm hearing that for some of you, it's not even something that you're creating. It's just happening. Like, some of you are just, entering into a new stage in your life. This is just the next chapter. And so you're kind of in this shifting place for this month. Okay, let's pick out one more card here. Let's do a relationship card. What does Capricorn need to know about relationships? Ooh. Okay. We have a couple cards here. Okay, so I am seeing rest and rejuvenation, taking care of yourself. And again, with the dove, I do see that there's like, there's a serenity, there's a peace that's coming in. There's, it kind of reminds me of the simplicity card here. There's the simpleness, there's this peace. You also have the inner, and I like how it's sitting on top of the inner peace right there. So there is like this really beautiful energy of peace, of inner peace this month for you, Capricorn. And just needing to kind of be in yourself and be in each moment, and just like kind of taking it one day at a time. Again, with this, I'm seeing like support, like needing that support from others. And maybe for some of you, you're leaning on a relationship, or there is someone, a significant other, that's really helping you through something. And there is this like bonding in a love relationship. There's the bonding or coming close. So for some of you who are in a relationship, you may find that there's kind of like this renewal in your commitment to each other, or something will kind of cause you guys to come together a little bit more, leaning on each other. Let's see what these. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Yeah, taking care of yourself. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Yeah, that is the general energy of this reading. That you're shifting in between things. You're kind of letting something go. You're allowing things to be what they are, even if they don't make sense. And needing support and love and care for yourself and maybe from others as well. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. There may be someone in your life that really helps you to grow. Like kind of challenges you out of your comfort zones. And at the moment, you may not like it, like maybe they call you out on things and you don't like that, but it does help you to grow in that way. So that may be something that you want to keep in mind. I just heard that message as I turned the card over for this one. Was that, sometimes like the truth is not always nice. But, there are some moments like when we kind of get over the hurt of it, we can kind of be like, well, maybe they have a point. Okay, Capricorn, that is the energy for August, and that's your reading for that month. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, as it's so helpful for the channel, and I'm so grateful that you join me here every month and tune into your readings. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a great month ahead, and I'll see you for next month. Bye, Capricorn.